Good evening. At this time, we will call the City of Bowie regular City Council meeting of Monday, March 17, 2025, to order here in council chambers. It is now 8:05 p.m. All those who are able, please stand and let us begin the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I think that door is locked. Oh, nope. She was just staying out of it. City Clerk, would you make sure that we, for the record, have a quorum?
Yes, Mayor, we do have a quorum for this evening. In council chambers, we have Councilmember Esteve, Councilmember Rogers, Mayor Pro Tem Wolfley, Mayor Adams, Councilmember Brady, Councilmember Truesdale, and Councilmember Ndebumalo.
At this time, I will open the floor for any agenda additions, deletions, or amendments. Hearing none, we will move on to citizen participation. Do we have any people signed up?
No, Mayor, there's no one signed up.
Thank you. We will now move on to presentations. The City of Bowie Diversity Committee will offer a presentation on National Women's History Month, highlighting local women who have had a notable impact on Bowie and the state of Maryland.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This Women's History Month, we honor and celebrate extraordinary women who have reshaped society with their determination, leadership, and creativity. Trailblazers like Councilwoman Wanda Rogers, Councilwoman Roxy Ndebumadu, please forgive me if I mispronounce your last name, Frida Kahlo, Billie Holiday, and Dr. Rachel Carson have broken barriers across the realms of social justice, art, science, and technology. Their inspiring journeys and monumental contributions continue to challenge the status quo and ignite our drive for progress. Wanda Rogers is a trailblazing leader in government and business. She founded W. Rogers Executive Consulting, LLC, and served over 36 years at the U.S. Department of Treasury, where she made historic strides as the first African-American woman in multiple senior roles. She established the borough's Diversity Advisory Council and received numerous prestigious awards, including the Presidential Rank Award. Wanda is the president of the Greater Bowie Chamber of Commerce, a licensed realtor, and a dedicated member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. She continues to inspire as a mentor and public servant. She was elected to the Bowie City Council in November 2023 and is the council liaison to the Diversity Committee and the Green Team Executive Committee. Roxy Ndebumadu is a resilient innovator who has inspired others with her leadership, community cultivation, and fearless storytelling. In November 2019, she made history as the youngest woman elected to serve as Bowie City Councilwoman and the first African-American woman to represent District 4 in Maryland. Re-elected in 2023, Roxy has been recognized by former Governor Hogan and Senator Angela Alsobrooks for her contributions to various state and advisory boards. A Howard University graduate, Roxy transitioned from health sciences to tech, where she redefined tech use at Microsoft and now influences strategy at Twitch. She's known for her work in disruptive innovation. She also dedicates her time to numerous causes, including Women in Technology and the Junior League of Washington, just to name a few. Frida Kahlo, a pioneering Mexican artist, embodies the spirit of resilience, creativity, and empowerment. Her profound self-portraits infused with vibrant colors and raw emotional intensity not only narrates her battles with chronic pain, but also her relentless quest for identity and self-expression. Frida's unique fusion of Mexican cultural elements and surrealism in her art defies conventional norms, transforming her into an icon of feminist strength and individuality. Her enduring legacy transcends mere artistry and resonates as a beacon of courage and authenticity through generations. Billie Holiday, an iconic jazz singer and songwriter, stands as an influential figure in the world of music and civil rights. Known for her deeply expressive voice and emotive delivery, Billie transformed personal pain into hauntingly beautiful melodies. Her groundbreaking performances, such as the poignant Strange Fruit, courageously highlighted the horrors of racial injustice and left an indelible mark on the fight for equality. Despite facing immense adversity throughout her life, Billie's talent and determination resonated through each note she sang, inspiring her countless artists and activists. Dr. Rachel Carson, a marine biologist, writer, and environmental activist, revolutionized environmental conservation. She moved to Silver Spring, Maryland in 1937 to be close to her work and lived there for much of her life. It is also where she wrote her groundbreaking, influential book, Silent Spring. Her research on the dangers of pesticides led to the modern environmental movement, shaping policies and to protect our planet for future generations. Women's History Month serves as a reminder of our progress and the work that still remains. It's an opportunity to amplify the voices of women from all walks of life, including those whose stories have been overlooked or marginalized. As we celebrate Women's History Month, let us honor the past trailblazers and commit to supporting and empowering the women of today and tomorrow. By recognizing and uplifting women's contributions, we move closer to a more inclusive and equitable society for all. Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much, and a special appreciation to our fellow council women for serving and all they've done for the community, and the other ladies' name as we recognize Women's History Month. So again, thank you very much, and another clap for our council members. All right, we will now move on to city boards and committees. We have appointments and reappointments and swearing-ins, but actually, if we could, Mr. Randall Jordan was interviewed on March 3rd, 2025 for appointment to the Arts Committee. Council concurred to appoint him to the committee as a regular member for a 2-year term. Please have Councilmember Esteve move to appoint him. He is not here tonight, but still, we can approve it. You can move forward.
Mr. Mayor?
No, the mayor's right. I was just gonna let him know that he was not here, so we could still proceed with the motion. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay, I'm sorry, I didn't look back. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to move to appoint Mr. Randall Jordan as a full member of the City of Bowie Arts Committee.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please respond with an aye. Aye. Opposed, same favor. Hearing none, motion carries. Ms. Kashira Brown was interviewed on March 3rd, 2025 for appointment to the Board of Personal Appeals. Council concurred to appoint her to the board as an alternate member for a 2-year term. Please move to appoint her.
So moved.
It's been moved and properly second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, please respond with an aye. Aye. Opposed, same favor. Hearing none, motion carries. Ms. Kashira Brown, would you please come forward for your swearing in?
Good evening.
Good evening. Please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Kashara Brown,
Do swear or affirm
do swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support the
Constitution
Constitution of the United States
and that I will
and that I will
be faithful
be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland
to the state of Maryland
and support
and support
the Constitution
the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office of
execute the office of
alternate
member of Board of Personnel Appeals
according to the Constitution
according to the Constitution
and the laws of this state.
and the laws of this state.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Please come forward.
Thank you.
You have a certificate. And we won't fight.
And you know what? We won't.
This time.
It's the 17th. Yeah. Very good. That's for you. And may we shake your hand and thank you and welcome. Okay.
Congratulations, and thanks
We
so much.
appreciate your service.
Okay.
I was gonna say when you finish, yeah,
Thank you. Welcome aboard.
because we all do. Hey, do four. Thank you so very much. And Madam City Clerk, do we have any, well, to the council, any council announcements? Hearing none, we will move on to the city managers. Oh, you have one?
I will be brief, though. The first, I want to start off by wishing everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day. Everyone should be wearing green. Very good. A couple of quick announcements. I got 10 here, but I'll skip most of them. One is, I'll start in reverse. On April 4th, they are hosting the 20th anniversary gala for the Bowie Center for the Performing Arts. This is a project that started in this chamber, started with the vision that Mayor Allen had, and I think it'd be a good turnout if we get a lot of citizens to show up for that. Two groups, two events for one group that I'm close with, I wanted to share. This Wednesday night, Bowie Claw is having a restaurant event at Mod Pizza in Marketplace, and proceeds from the dinner, when you buy food there, the proceeds help support Bowie Claw's work. And then on March 29th, here at Bowie City Hall, Bowie Claw is hosting a Kitty Hall adoption event. And then the last one, since I'm on with pets, is March 22nd, we are hosting here at City Hall a free rabies vaccine and microchip clinic. It goes from 10 until 1 p.m. The city has 100 rabies vaccinations and 100 microchips available while supplies last. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilman. Are there any other council announcements? Councilwoman?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Councilman?
Thank you. I just want to make a short announcement. First of all, I would like to congratulate my colleagues for Women's History Month, Councilwoman Rogers and Councilwoman Roxy Indumadu. Just wanted to give an update to District 3 residents in regards to the city 197, for we all know that there has been a railing broken along the north side of 197 in front of the Harmony Building, Mitchellville Road, near Mitchellville Road. The railing has been in the right way of the State Highway Administration. We did send a letter to our delegates asking in terms of, give us an update. And so I just wanted to let the District 3 residents know that we are definitely working on that, along with some other areas that's pertaining to the state highway that is in junction with the city of Bowie. So I just wanted to give a quick update on that and have a happy St. Patty's Day. All right. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilwoman Ndubamadu.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. Just 3 brief updates. Good evening, colleagues. Good evening, District 4 and City of Bowie residents. Sorry, I don't know if I'm getting sick or not, so I'm going to keep a mask on. The first update is, I just wanted to update everyone. We have been talking about potentially having a Tesla service center here in the city of Bowie. I did receive a briefing last week that a site location has been narrowed down on. So now the Tesla dealership is working with our state delegation on legislation to make sure that the service center can come to the city of Bowie due to the regulations that restricts Tesla from scaling in certain states because of their direct-to-consumer model. So that's the first update. There have been significant progress on that. So really excited for that development. The second update that I want to share is last week I did spend a large portion of time in New York City at the United Nations headquarters for the Commission on the Status of Women to celebrate the Beijing Declaration of 1995 that highlights 12 areas of concern regarding women going over the progress. And I did want to just share out that during those series of roundtable discussions and panel discussions and presentations, meeting with various countries who have constituents that are residents in the city of Bowie, there were so many participants from the city of Bowie that were either business owners or corporate executives or federal government workers that really were sharing a lot of progress on how their businesses have been contributing to the community. And we were able to walk away establishing more programs through those businesses to offer to the community in those 12 issue areas of concern for women. So I am very excited for that outcome and saw that a lot of residents had a really great time really talking about the progress on the status of women. And then I forget the third one. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Okay, any other? Having none, we will now move on to the city manager's report.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, City Council, and residents.
Good evening.
Just one thing that's going on. You know, we're a normally reliable Miss Utility, hasn't been very reliable for us lately, and that's holding up some of our repairs in areas in Levitt, Bowie, where we have underground cables that are affecting our lights. But we are applying as much pressure as possible on them to get back on track. They were normally pretty quick, but it's been maybe the snow and the bad weather's affected their ability, but we're submitting requests for them because we can't dig without that permission and knowing where things are. The other thing that we're working on significantly here is the budget, right? Of course. This is on the 14th of April, which is a special meeting, and I'll be presenting the 26th budget to you all. Byron and we've gone through our processes. Byron is crunching the numbers right now, and Lola, so that we can be in a position to present a balanced budget to you all. And then, of course, that night, of course, is a work session, and there are 5 work sessions after that, consecutive. So I'm sure you're all looking forward to that. But that's what we're working on right now, getting the budget prepared to present to you all, and so we can get that thing approved in May and have a flight plan for the next year. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, City Manager. At this time, I would move to, at least, well, I'll move to accept the consent agenda.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion for approval of consent agenda.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. Any discussion? Hearing none. Call for the vote. All in favor, please respond with an aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same favor. Hearing none, the motion carries. I will now entertain a motion to adjourn and move to closed session.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn to closed session under the statutory authority of the Maryland Annotated Code, General Provisions, Article Section 3-305B3, to consider the acquisition of real property for a public purpose and matters directly related thereto. And Section 3-305, paragraph B, subsection 7, to consult with the council to obtain legal advice.
Second. It's been moved and properly second. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, please respond with an aye. Aye. Opposed, same favor. Hearing none, we will move to closed session. Thank you, and have a good night, everyone. And again, happy St. Patrick's Day.